everybody who's watching the replay today. Welcome to a new week and a wonderful Monday. And I know the stipulation on Mondays, guys, but Mondays are great. Mondays are just as good as any other day. It's the start to something. So that means that you have potential to do whatever you want starting from this moment and lasting through the entire week until your next weekend. This is your fresh start and you can do anything with it. So it's actually something that you can kind of be grateful for. So I'm going to get started by flipping the camera. But first, check out how foggy it is out there today. Look at that. And you can also see we got rid of a lot of stuff in the yard. Last week we had overgrown rhododendrons and all sorts of stuff. But we are starting fresh so that we can make the yard look a little bit more like us. And I'm really excited about it. So thank you guys for being here. Even if you're just coming in to watch the replay, I really appreciate it because you're taking time out of your day to spend some time with us here and to get a little bit of personal development and enrichment and stuff. And I think that's really great about you. I think you're incredible. So thank you for that. Please feel free to everybody watching live or watching the replay, comment. I want to know what you have to say, so comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me see what your opinions are. I love that. I love hearing from you. So feel free to do that and feel free to share this. If you feel like your friends can benefit from it, please feel free to share it because that is why we are here. So happy Monday, Oz. It is so good to be here. We're going to get started with our first affirmation. By the way, I am Crystalline Avatovich from crystallineavatovich.com, and I'm actually an internationally published intuitive author and life and spiritual coach. And today I want to share with you guys these 3 affirmations that will help you with anything that comes up in your day. Literally, you will be prepared for anything. And then 1 affirmation that is going to really help you open up to yourself and learn how to value yourself. So that's what I want to do today. And we're going to get started with our first affirmation, which is I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength. Do you know that you already do this? That's the baseline of it all. You actually already do every single one of these, and you have the potential to do every single one of these, but I'm bringing it to your attention. I'm bringing it to the front of your mind. I'm making it something that you can recall very easily so that when you need it, you can remember that it's something that you do. So, oh man, you went picking last weekend. That's awesome. So you overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength all the time because your obstacles are what defines you. Your obstacles show you who you are, what you're meant to do. So naturally you're going to overcome them with renewed inner strength. But just remember that you do. Remember that struggles and obstacles, while they're difficult and while they stress you out sometimes, it's actually God's way of showing you what your potential is and training you to reach that potential, even if you haven't realized it yet. That is a blessing. So understand that your challenges are not out to get you. They are there to serve you. They are there to give you an understanding of who you are and what you're capable of. Respect how much you're capable of. You can do so many things, and you just have to be able to understand that you can do that. So this is where to start, by knowing that you overcome obstacles, whatever they are, with renewed inner strength, because it's exactly what they're there to do, make you stronger. So our second affirmation is I am successful in all that I do. I'm successful in all that I do. Every single thing that I set out to do, I'm going to finish. And I'm going to tell you something. I set out to do things that are worth finishing, that are in line with my priorities. And that includes doing things for my family and friends, because my family and friends are a priority, right? So if you start things that are in line with your priorities, you will be more likely, very much more likely, to finish them. And they will serve you more. And you'll be making progress in your life and with your goals. And that is the point. So you know that you're going to be successful in all that you do, because you're going to start stuff that's worth finishing. And that's great. And you're also going to know that failure, even though it's going to happen, things don't always work out every time, because life would be boring if they did, and because we wouldn't learn anything if they did. We wouldn't know what worked best. We'd settle for the first thing that came along, and that is not the way to go. So understand that failures are almost more important to your ultimate success than your successes are. And then you will be good to go. And understand that if you get off track, it's not the final say. If you get off track, God will push you back on track, and He'll do it by putting a brick wall in your face. So sometimes we need to hit rock bottom for us to be open to new opportunities, and that's how it works. So I did enjoy my time with my family on Friday. We got a lot done and we had a good time. So understand that that is how life works. If something goes wrong, it doesn't mean that you have to start all over again. It means that you have a different opportunity that you need to take, that it better serves you and better suits you. So just because this thing didn't work out, that doesn't mean that your life is over or that your process is over. It means that this was probably better for someone else and they're going to get it, and that's awesome. But you deserve something better suited to you, something that fits you perfectly. And you will find that very soon, I'm sure. But just know that it's never that you have to give up. It's never that you're a failure. It's always that there's a better opportunity, and you will know it when you see it, and it will come. So perfection requires a few failures. We embrace all that stuff. It's true. You can't figure out how to do something the best way without figuring out how not to do it the best way. Then you know, then you have an education from things that didn't go right, so you know what to avoid. You know how to fine-tune things to make it amazing. That is what you are becoming. You are becoming amazing, and you're going to do amazing things. So our third affirmation is gratitude is my attitude. Gratitude is my attitude is the best thing that I've ever heard in my life, and it is the best thing I think I've ever done for myself. So I want to share it with you because it really will change your whole life, and all it is a couple words and a couple things that you do every day, and it's not even hard. So I want to share this with you because sometimes things in life can be easy, and I want you to know that, and I want you to be able to have this with you. So for gratitude is my attitude, all you have to do is list a few things that you are grateful for. List like 3 things that you're grateful for. And I do it a couple times a day. Like I've just gotten into the spin of it and the routine of it, and gratitude has become more of my instinct than even my attitude, and that's been great. So let me share this with you. In the morning, list 3 things that you're grateful for, whether it's during your workout, during a meditation, during brushing your teeth, or while you're eating breakfast. Just use something as a trigger to remind yourself to list 3 things that you're grateful for to get your day started off right. And then throughout the day, if things get overwhelming, if you get nervous, if you get scared, if you get, upset in any way, anything you don't like feeling, any of those feelings, list 3 things you're grateful for, because then you'll realize that in spite of this difficult moment, there are still 3 things in your life that you can be grateful for, which makes this moment so much smaller and so much more able to be handled, right? You can handle anything, especially when you give yourself a good perspective. And when you can control your attitude, you can control how you react to the situation. And when you control how you react to the situation, you are controlling the situation as much as you can. And that's amazing. You end up being the hero of the situation, and that's incredible. Look what you can do just by being grateful for something. And then at the end of every day, do it again, because this is so cool. You never have to have a bad day again. Isn't that weird? You never have to have a bad day again, because I don't believe in bad days anymore. I know that there are hard days, but I've learned to be grateful for even the hard things in life because I can see what they're doing. Knowing that I overcome obstacles with renewed inner strength, knowing that I'm always going to be successful, I can see purpose in a lot of things more than I could before. So because I can see that, I can see how they're serving me. I can see how they're moving me forward. I can see what they're doing for me, and I can be grateful for that. So at the end of every day, list 3 things from that day that you're grateful for, and you will know that you did your best with this day, that you lived your life to the fullest today, and you did everything you could. So bite-sized pieces. We're calm, cool, and collected, all because of gratitude. It is so true. So make every day a good one. Have great days during the day. And just understand that every morning your life is starting again. And it's this great opportunity and this great life that you lead. And that everything you do today is going to be nothing but a memory tomorrow. So why not remember it fondly, right? That is the point of gratitude is my attitude. You will not hold yourself back anymore. And that's amazing. And you deserve that freedom. So today, speaking of freedoms, I want to share this with you. It's a phrase that you've heard before, and I've heard before, and I would very frequently just roll my eyes at it, because to me it's like, obviously I want to do this, but if I'm not already doing it, I don't know how I'm going to start. And I want to share this with you because I think I got it. So I want to share it and see how you feel. 1 second while I flip the camera. I choose to be kind to myself. I choose to be kind to myself. Now, if this resonates with you, if this is something that you would like to take with you, or my screensaver, if you would like to take this with you, then feel free right after this broadcast at about 7:50, this phone background will be on the Crystal and Avatovich Facebook page, so you can download that for free and take it with you. 1 second while I flip the camera back. So the person we are hardest on, I guess I want to say, the person that we are hardest on in life is usually, and maybe always, ourselves. right? You are usually hardest on yourself. You'll probably be kind to another person and say, oh, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. You're doing great. Would you ever say that to yourself? Probably not. And it's good to have high standards. This is where my balance was always toppled, whatever. It's good to have high standards. It really is. But you cannot beat yourself down because of them. You will achieve your standards. You will get there. But in the process, you can't degrade yourself. In the process, you can't make yourself feel small. You can't make yourself feel worthless, because that's going to really kill your motivation, don't you think? So if we don't love us, who will? We can't love others well unless we love us first. That's exactly right, Oz. So the best thing that you can do if you want to be helpful to other people, because a lot of us, that's what we want. We want to put ourselves last so that we can help other people. But I don't think that's the way it should go. If you've ever been on an airplane, when the oxygen masks drop, they tell you to cover your own face first with the oxygen mask and then help others. And that used to bother me because I couldn't understand why I would be so selfish as to save myself and then help others when I could have saved another person or something. But if I don't take oxygen myself, I might be able to help 2 people. And then I would be useless because I wouldn't be able to breathe, right? But if I put oxygen on myself really quickly, I can help so many more people because I can keep going. I'm taking care of myself so I can keep going and make myself more useful. More useful to other people and to myself. So it is okay to be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself that you beat yourself down and lose your motivation and lose your worth, because that is tragic, and I don't want you to do that. We toppled all negative feelings now, and we love us. We try our best and give ourselves credit for that, no matter the results. Exactly. So, exactly. I love that you said that you try your best and you give yourself credit for that. That's so true. Be kind to yourself. You're always doing your best. You know you are. You care. Therefore, you're doing your best. So if something doesn't work out, again, you can fall back on, I'm successful in all that I do. Remind yourself that this is just one scenario that was not perfect, and that there's another opportunity that you're probably going to be seeing soon that will work out. So please remember today to be kind to yourself. Remember to keep gratitude as your attitude, to live in this moment, right here, right now. This is where you're moving around. This is where you're thinking. This is where you're living. You don't live in the future yet. You're building that right now. So that's great. You don't live in the past anymore. That happened. You can be grateful for what it's done for you and how it's created you. But you don't live there anymore. You live right now. This is where you can do things. This is where you can make a decision. This is where you can start something, continue something, finish something. Everything that you can do that is within your power happens right here, right now. So live in the moment. And please do feel free to share this with people, because people should understand that they can be kind to themselves. We all know someone who is too hard on themselves. Please share this with them. Let them know you care. Let them know we care. They can join us every day and just have this little bit of a moment in the morning to help and to spread some positivity, because gosh, the world needs it. So thank you guys so much. If you want to learn more about me, you can click the link in any of the bios that you're watching this from. I have a bunch of social media sites, but it's in every single biography. And you will get a free bonus chapter of my book, and you'll be able to learn a lot more about me, what I do and where I stand and what I write. So thank you guys so much. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on the Crystal and Avatovich Facebook page. So thank you guys a lot. Have a wonderful day. Be incredible, because that is exactly what you are. Bye.